Hi, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Obviously last time we left off on kind of a strange note. I wonder what could be different about this title screen. There's something I just can't put my my finger on here. I want this to be more to this side. Yeah. So, I don't like to spoil myself on things, but I did look up what happens if I go back. It just restarts the game from these points and nothing will change. So, doesn't matter. We're going to what I assume is new game. Oh, I'm gonna have my files up. So now I have to consistently apparently check my files during this, which is so fun. What does the traceback say? Yeah, okay, nothing different yet. Ah, what is that, Swedish? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may draw to herself. So what happens though? That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see making today, but it just works out because you've known each other for so long. I don't get the question mark there. It makes me question how I read this part. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Okay, so every time something weird happens, guess what's gonna happen? I'm going to check the traceback, check my files. If nothing's changed, then nothing's changed. I won't say anything. If something does change, then okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Okay, so things are changing. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. No, bro. We're good. Stalder? Okay. Very creepy. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it is. Monica smiles sweetly. This is like a repeated line. Is this a hint? It's repeated this line like 18 times. We do know each other, but we rarely talked, but we were in the same class like here. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about publicity and budget and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. I don't like that. Should I check, this traceback? I know I'm going to be stopping a lot now. And I apologize. Okay. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that Monica is literature too. What happened to my... Oh, it just fucking deletes them. Okay. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Okay, I remember why I hated this dude in the beginning of the game now. Got a fucking opportunist. Opportunist. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Hey, Stalder, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it'd make me very happy. Please? Sure. Welcome to our meeting. Are you into reading? No need for acting coy. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Stalder, you know that? Yeah, I know. It's nothing, really. Yeah. Say I know you want somebody who will free you. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Yeah, I am. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Oh, because before it was, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Sayori for some cupcakes. Isn't that what it said at the beginning or something like that? I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What the fuck? And there's a jump scare in here, I'm gonna fucking scream. It's a horror game, so I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, and now I'm scared. Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Stalder. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Ha! Sugoi! Ha! Japan! I don't even know if this is set in Japan. Well, judging by what I assume is Japanese on the walls. Probably. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Stalder in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, did I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was gonna... well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Stalder? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Alert, file check, alert, I'm checking the files, alert, there's nothing that's changed. It better just appear, like, visible out of a file, because I really don't want to check each file. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Stalder, what kind of things do you like to read? I just fucking said that reading isn't a pastime for me. So you can assume that I don't read fucking anything. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't have a really good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's mad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. I think she said something else in the first part. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, Natsuki. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud, and give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Alright, I love reading the same fucking things I read, 6 hours ago. Technically, almost 72 hours ago. But I would like to see the scary parts, because obviously there's something different. Specifically, Sayori's fucking dead. Or not even dead, she's deleted. Didn't have a character file anymore. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically on Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we'll meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. It's not really much of a responsibility. There's fucking 4 of us. Not really. Yeah, 4. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Stalder? Oh! hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now we reached the most important topic. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any true decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Humph. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back toward me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Stalder. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. I don't get it. Why would you stutter in your own mind? Alright? Like, I stutter a lot. Reading, at least. But I never fucking stutter in my mind. What? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel I guess it's a novel. A visual novel. I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself feels pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Stalder? Well, I wouldn't fucking say it if I didn't mean it. Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Stalder, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Alright. I like the sound of that. I'm sorry I keep doing that. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Stalder, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back before each of the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I don't know if it was about this. I think it was like actual song. Remember PewDiePie's little song? Hey, hey, Monica. Hey, buddy, Monica. I could become Swedish, bro. Perfect pronunciation. Like, I understand a little German. But I'm kind of shit at speaking it. I'm kind of a talentless little prick, aren't I? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Maybe I'll theoretically, at the end of high school, I'll learn Spanish. Alrighty. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I don't get those assholes who can, like, learn languages like that, though. Oh, I unlocked a special poem. Okay. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Guess what? Guys, guess what? We're gonna check the files. Trace back. Nope. Alright, I just want to check the game file. I mean, it would be really annoying if I had to check each one of these every time. Yeah, no. Okay, so we are going to save this. We're still gonna do what we did before. When I was looking at things, it said that it doesn't really matter after, but I don't know. Like, there's no more I've already basically gotten the true ending, supposedly. Which I don't even know what that means, so we're just gonna get... Now it's really easy because through all of the... What the fuck is email? Oh my god. Now this is really easy because all of the happy words go to Sei or Natsuki instead. Okay, where would prayer go to you? Okay, so 2 is Natsuki. You're Rainclaw now? Okay, I'm gonna reload this. Did I ever check click suicide? I wonder if I clicked suicide if it would have chosen Natsuki. Given the event. Maybe no. I don't remember if I did or not. That'd be kind of a cool foreshadow moment. Oh shit. That really fucking creeped me out. That actually scared the shit out of me. My heart dropped. I didn't like that fucking noise. God, fuck. Is that just gonna happen now? I don't like it because... Alright, the biggest part of a horror game, which you guys probably know, is the noise. Think about FNAF. FNAF is not that scary. In fact, like, if you've ever... There's that one video where he does the voiceovers of the jump scares and shit, where he's like, hey, do you want some pizza? Or whatever. And it's not really scary, right? That's because the noise. The noise in horror games adds so much. And the fact that all of this fucking music is distorted and that random bullshit just fucking blasted my ears just then. What the fuck? New document. See, this is why we check. Check the traceback. Okay. I don't know. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. What the fuck? There's a little devil inside all of us. I don't like this. I'm scared now. That really freaked me the fuck out. Does anything... It's got to be Monica, right? All of her fourth wall breaking and... I don't know. That one... That just... All of this is creepy. Can you hear me is what I just read, by the way, in my files. Hi again, Stalder. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me. But I at least keep my word. I don't know if you guys can notice. Look at the very side of the screen. Everything is moving in a weird, like, fish angle. Or not, like, it looks kind of fish-eyed and then it's, like, moving. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is angry hanging out. Oh my fuck. I'm on edge now. Thanks for keeping your promise, Stalder. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you'd planned to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Can you stop with the screen? I'm scared that once it stops, I'm gonna get jump scared. I don't want to get jump scared. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Stalder. I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. I'm not going to, because why would I? But if I just, like, didn't play, would this, like, completely go upside down and, like, close up? Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she'll think I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities. For the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Alright, file check really quick. I don't like, can you hear me? I approach her in case she needs a hand. You're looking for something in there? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back right in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? She swore, by the way, if you didn't notice. And also, weird text. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books in the boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips a volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Stalder. Consider this a lesson straight from don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. I forgot to look up what that means. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What's that? I guess it is easier to be close together like this. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back over and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Kinda like how this game was at the beginning. And then I get bullshit like happy thoughts and can you read me, hear me, and bullshit getting messed up in my trace bag. File check. I'm checking the files. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Know what I mean? You don't? That's not... I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. No, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think his manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less find friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Probably both parts. Sometimes I feel like I can't keep up with this, even though I'm reading it. Also, how is her eyebrow coming through her fucking hair? I think that was there before the little Sayori transpiration. I think transpiration's right. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. That's different. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Was this here last time? I don't remember this. No, because she was like, oh, I remember this page when Minori was like, yo, ice cream or some shit. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Oh, I know that feeling. I mean, it goes without saying, but I don't really exactly know how to read this. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She couldn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. What is she, a fucking dog? Don't worry, Stalder, she's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Oh, shit. So that's what happens. You try to skip there. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. I wonder what... So... things are different. Now, before, Natsuki's dad was just strict. Now her dad, I guess, beats the shit out of her. Is abusive. And she likes protein bars. Crap. I guess she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks a little glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. I don't know how to fucking read text. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of her book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and that people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing. I think this description is different, but I don't remember. And she didn't read the back of the thing, so she didn't spoil it. Look. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Stalder? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's on those kinds of things. Into those kinds of things. I don't want to mutter when I do this. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh, but of course. What is this weird text? Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When it's things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? Alright, I didn't like that. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had just put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna check the files. Okay, nothing's changed. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open up the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the... What the fuck? Okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips aside. But in holding it, we're huddled together. In holding it like this, we're huddled together even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think you got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Yeah? Okay, that's a different expression. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. I don't like this expression. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Stalled her? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, can't say that I do. You worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'll get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and stuff it back into my bag. These episodes should go a little bit quicker since obviously there's a third character that we don't have to deal with, third character we don't have to deal with anymore. Alright, let's share with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Why can't I skip this? Should I skip this? Is it just the same as before? I'm gonna skip this if you guys don't mind. If it's just gonna be the same, then I'm just gonna skip it. If it's different, it'll not let me skip it, obviously. Hi, Stalder. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, you should probably check your files very often. Especially the strange text files that I insert into your thing. Yeah, she hasn't added anything else. Since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Stalder. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I like it, Stalder. Really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kinda makes me something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. You say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, or is she fucking malnourished? Like earlier. No. Alright. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. I guess that makes sense. She'd be tired all the time, she fell asleep. Not as sure about the eyes and the, weird jarbled bullshit text, but... But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty competent for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. It's the same title, but I think this is different. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Oh, is this like a continuation of the... like the first time? Let's see. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling paper playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? I think I'm gonna skip. Phew. Oh yeah, Yuri's not here, isn't he? Don't make me go through all that again. Great job, Stalder. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Why can't I skip this if this is the same shit? You know that Yuri likes the same kind of writing. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on us a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yep, same. Glance around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated, no? It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess it's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change, and I watch Stalder check his things. Can I hear you? It doesn't change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Stalder did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless I, of course, across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Stalder liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up a well. Maybe you're just jealous that Stalder appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Stalder started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Alright. I'm gonna get jump scared as soon as this fucking... Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Oh, shit! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Stalder hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. What the fuck is this game turning into? Stalder, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the fuck? This is Natsuki's side, right? Yeah, I am picking this one again. Hey, Stalder, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? I'm gonna save this really quick. Just go back to this one, and then just go through that whole song and dance again. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably for the better to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. This is 2. Okay. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Stalder, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all tomorrow. Completely. Let's check our files, huh? Nothing new. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Stalder. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... Okay, alright. So it does seem like Monika has something to do with this. I really don't know if these routes matter. It really kind of seems like they don't. I don't think it matters anymore. I mean, both of that was the same. I don't know. I don't think it matters until we have to go... Wait a moment. No, I want to get back to the nothing. I'm not... No. What would happen if I clicked on the nothing word? Oh, shit. No, I want to get back to the weird word. Oh. That's what would happen. Did she say something? That really fucking... I don't like this game when it does that. Trace back. That's nothing new. Oh. It's just a bunch of eyes repeating new text talk. I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Can I say... I don't know. Okay, wait. What would happen on this one if I clicked the nothing word here? We're gonna save this. Is it always just... Because that was Yuri. Here, wait. There was another nothing word, wasn't there? Or am I going insane? I think I was going insane. Okay, I think we're just gonna stay on the same one. It's quicker, and I don't think it matters anymore. It all seems to be the same, especially if I just skip through it all anyway. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Stalder. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and went and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Stalder, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? God, he fucking creeped out. All of this is really starting to creep me out. It's not even that, like, scary. It's just, like, everything compounding, and... actually, some of it, it's creepy. It's not even scary, it's creepy. Yuri's clearly taken aback about how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever was on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Monica said she would forget about it tomorrow. And now she had... Can Monica... Like, Is it? I don't know if it's her. I don't know. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't immediately be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Before she said I've just started. Now she's been practicing a while. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Sounds cool. I'll look forward to it. Is that so? Well, in that case, I won't let you down, Stalder. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I love when people text me. 11:23. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki already ran off to the closet. Stalder, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you wanted to spend some time together today. I mean in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. Fucking... Alright, why are you sending me snaps this late? There's no, like, streak is fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to hear you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. I know you guys probably want me to read this, but I really don't want to. And it's probably just the same as it would be if I did this in the regular game, or the first part, or whatever of this game. Hi again. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Unless I see she reads something strange. She said the same thing. But anyway, you wanna read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright. Stop. Wasn't it stop? Bright. It's the same as before, I think. They playing on a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. An endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. When that happens, do you change things? I guess no. Delete her. Like you or somebody, but I'm pretty sure it's you deleted Saber. I'm just trying to... Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's ready tip of the day. Sometimes you'll face yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Well, that confirms it. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Stalled her. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the technique's worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job. Okay, this is probably the same as well. Okay, no, I think it is different. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Stalder. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Stalder? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Okay, I'm liking the stains. They're an interesting touch. I love how much I have to read. I don't know why I'm complaining. You know, I didn't have to play a fucking visual novel. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time control, Time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, faulty gears and a ticking clock, a clock that takes 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of dock ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years and an open human eyes in all direction, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy snakes, breathing all human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. But of course... And I thought Monica was abstract. It doesn't really matter what's it about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Oh, I unlocked a special one. Ooh, that's nifty. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put it together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparation. I just heard weird audio, but I think it was something else. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Stalder joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Stalder? Oh come on. You can't just take advantage of Stalder to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Stalder joined. As for me, I just like it better than I do at home. And Stalder isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Stalder want to get new members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If we showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, another repeated line. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone else saw it the same way I did? Well, that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Stalder, why did you even join this club? Because you fucking told me to. And now you fuck with my files and you delete my character that I liked? Not like a gooner way, and like a, she's not creepy and weird like all you assholes, and she doesn't fucking have her eyes turn black and strange, or give me some weird fucking poem about wheels and clocks and fucking blood. What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone in the club like that. You won't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Stalder. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I don't really like when you do that. Please don't do that. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh. But of course. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Stalder? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question to Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change of members, the identity of a club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone for once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for the day. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. Look forward to it. Shall we go, Stalder? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Stalder before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as vice president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Stalder, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. You don't have to change things and be creepy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've hoped to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Yeah, I get it. Okay, let's try to go for more of Natsuki. Okay, what was that? One, okay. for once can I just get normal shit. Nothing about this game is normal. It's all scary and creepy. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm not counting all that. Okay, there are no weird letters this time, I don't think. Who is the bottom one? Hi, Stalder. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Also, we're gonna check the files. Okay. Alright, nothing has been added. Yep. Alright. I know we're going on pretty long. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time, so... Natsuki. Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins out of the vending machine or something? Damn, son. Mic drop. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Determination? Wait, like Undertale? Huh. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Stalder, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Stalder is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten into literature, Monica? I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for being understanding, Monica. Textures work. Texture, okay. I'll check the log. Check the old log. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, maybe I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Okay, that's different. I'll try to point out when there are differences. I think we're already on, this is the third day. This is only an hour 20-ish minutes in. I don't remember if I have to cut anything out. I think I might... Let's try to get to where we got to in like the regular game, and if there's more, I'll give myself like a 20-minute margin of error. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something hold her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be was the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Well. I guess, alright. I should probably, I don't know, should I include, like, a warning at the beginning of this? I should have, I should have included one in the last, I'll include one, because while I'm recording this, I haven't posted the last episode yet. Because obviously, you know, these are pretty sensitive topics, and that's a pretty graphic, so she cuts herself. This whole, like, second part is really fucking sad. Fucking Natsuki is anorexic or malnutritioned or some shit. Yuri is, like, really... doesn't even seem, like, depressive, like, obsessive. Monika's normal, though. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Stalder, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself a little. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. It's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Stalder. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Stalder, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because your posture, right? Okay, I'm gonna skip through some of this until she says weird things. Because she's saying it's the same shit as before. I'm sorry if you want me to read this, it's like, it's the same stuff as before, and it's kind of boring for me to read, and I imagine it's like, you're just rewatching everything. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely normal. But that means I can't stop here! I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Okay, even that's the same. Yuri starts to breathe heavy. I can't. Stalder. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacups gets knocked over. Stalder. My heart. Okay, he didn't have to turn the lights off. I mean, he just had to ask. My heart won't stop pounding, Stalder. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Stalder? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Okay. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me want not run to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, wait. That's breathing. I don't appreciate this. What the fuck? Speaking of not appreciating things, wouldn't it be crazy if I checked the files right now? It's time to share poems. Yeah, we're good. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. This poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? Oh, I should have been reading that. That was different. Fuck. See, I'll read it when it's different, because that's not, stupid. Well, I kind of read everything that was important. I'll look at the history. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always tried to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do anything to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's being really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. So, like, even the other characters are noticing. What the fuck? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Stalder? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. I get it. So when the black shit appears over it, is that Monica, like, talking through it? Is she, like, sentient or some shit? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to my face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Stalder, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Stalder. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. What the fuck? I have no fucking... So I guess that's Monica. I don't know. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Wow. You're right. Oh, you're right, Yuri. I do want to keep this. Are these actual words? Is this English? I can't tell. This looks like some of these characters look almost like Chinese or Japanese or whatever. And then some of them look like English. I can't tell. And there's another stands and Thank you for the urine. Okay. I love it. It's so good. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... No, I kind of got that. You know, it's kind of apparent. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Fishy. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Yeah, that makes sense. I would probably do that too. Stalder, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. Were these, like, things that were happening in the first part? Because in the when you hang out with Yuri at your house, she, like, rolls... It said randomly that she rolls her sleeve down really quickly. So is she, like, doing this shit, too? During that, or no? I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best to her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Do you? You kind of deleted, you know, fucking Sayori, and you made her kill herself, or... Anyways, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing before taking it. Or whatever, if it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Oh my gosh, another masterpiece. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Okay. I really enjoy the new inclusion of secret poems. They really add a new brightness to my day. Oh, nothing is real? Question mark. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. No one even said anything about that now. God, this fucking game is creepy. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Stalder? Stalder's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Stalder around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Stalder decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Stalder make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, Stalder, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Okay, I just want to check these files really quick. Oh, shit. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. I chose her because it's like, game seems to kind of want me to. And I'm sure she'll just force me to choose her anyway. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Stalder for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I guess that's true. I'm being unreasonable? I don't like these eyes. Please fucking stop. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Stalder away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be very beneficial to your mental health. Oh. Look at Yuri, such a kind soul with such kind advice. I really have to put a fucking disclaimer at the beginning of this video. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Stalder. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh, new file. Have a nice weekend. Oh, and it's just fucking Jarble. It's just like the Jarble that appears when like they're talking. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Stalder, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? Nah, you're normal. You're a normal person. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. I have a friend who's like, I want a girl freaky, bro. It's like, no you don't, bro. You'll end up with a bitch like this who fucking gives you a piss-soaked poem. Maybe it doesn't sound so bad after all. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you that much? Yo, music, stop. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you, but if it feels so good, then why does it feel like more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Stalder. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Stalder, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. That's where that fucking sound comes from? I heard on TikTok a really weird audio where it's like the rampage, I think. Like, you know, rampage. And then it was, I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Yeah, it is from this. I didn't know that. That's cool. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Stalder. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No duh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Why can I skip this? This is really fucking horrifying. What the fuck? How the fuck? Have a nice weekend. Last one was have a nice weekend. Now let's skip this and see what happens. Holy shit. Oh, she's like actually like losing color in her eyes. Oh, and like her blood is getting black. Oh, what the fuck? I really... Oh. Was that like the entire weekend? Now it's not there anymore. Oh, weird. Nothing's here anymore. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's so weird. All of this is so weird. It deleted everything. Except what was in the traceback, but that's pretty obvious. I wouldn't delete the traceback. Wow, what the fuck? Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was... Yeah. Ah! I'm not screaming, I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. Natsuki runs away. Monica. I'm here. Yeah, I definitely need... I didn't realize how fucking horrifying this game would get so quickly. I don't know if this is gonna be... I think this might be the last episode. It feels like we're coming to a climax of some sort. I mean, it deleted everything else other than the main files. And now 2 of our characters have killed themselves. I really... Jesus. Stalder, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Is that what have a nice weekend meant? Did I already say that? Because she was gonna fucking kill herself while... Oh my god. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Stalder? Oh jeez. I didn't realize the script is broken that badly. Yeah, so you're sentient. That's cool. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. Not really, I could just skip through it. Was it creepier than all hell? Yeah, it was. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. OS remove your turn. Almost done. No, wait a second. If I look in my file... Oh my god, she actually deleted them from the character file. Oh, that's so weird. I just want to have a cupcake really quick. Monica lifts the foil from his tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't make you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a sec. Can you hear me? Is it working? What the fuck? Yeah, this game... Can I read you guys the description really quick? I would love to read you guys the description of this game. The Literature Club is full of cute girls. I hope you didn't just hear me rip. That's really embarrassing. The Literature Club is full of cute girls. Will you write the way into their heart? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. And popular user-defined tags for this product. Visual novel. Anime. Free-to-play. Psychological horror. And from what my friend told me, he just said nothing. And then there's psychological horror. And then people are saying... You know, I've seen things that this is like a surprisingly scary game. I was like, alright, what is it gonna happen, you know? Something just kind of creepy-ish? I didn't expect all of this. It's a good game. It's really interesting. I don't exactly know what this entails. The files thing is so cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that in a game before. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Stalder. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Stalder. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Yeah, I figured that out. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Okay, let's recheck. I don't think you did. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members, but I can already tell that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Oh, that is weird. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. I did pay attention because you fucked with my files. Now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Haha. What a laughing matter. Monica smiles sweetly. I'm sorry to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been like... oh, it's been a day. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Really? I didn't realize that. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Stalder? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Stalder. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Stalder. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Stalder. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It's a sort of dating sim visual novel. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, yeah. But I realized that you have the same perspective that I do. That it's all just some game. I do, but you still like the characters, and also the shit is fucked up. And I knew you'd get over it. I guess I would. So that being said, Stalder, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Stalder, will you go out with me? Noda? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Stalder. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Stalder. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is so broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Yeah, I noticed that. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. I didn't like that part. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of the button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come out to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. You could also go to Program Files, x86, what is it? Steam Apps, Common, then the game, and then you can do it that way. It's the same thing though, isn't it? Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh my gosh, I'm writing a poem for you. I like what you've done with this screen. It's really, unique. Hi again, Stalder. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Stalder, did you write this poem for me? I kinda have to. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Let's read it. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by one my only love. Together let's us dismantle this crumbly world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold a special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Well, they were fourth wall breaking, but I didn't... Well, I guess now I realize what they're actually about. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall. I guess you kind of already fucking did when you said, when you talked about saving the game and, yeah. I just assumed it'd be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Stalder? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? I don't fucking like this. Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. Don't worry, nobody watches these videos. But do you mind telling your friend it's a bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I don't like how it knows this shit. It's really fucking creepy. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some... The fuck? Did you scare me? A little, I guess. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Stalder, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. What, do I just fucking wait here now? I don't like how it knows that I'm recording. Or that it knows I'm playing this on Steam. Are you gonna say something? I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Really? Or maybe even a bookstore. That'd be appropriate, right? But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything we do is fun. This is so fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, Stalder. I don't really like saying that. Makes me seem like a fucking weirdo. No offense to people who actually play dating sims. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Okay. So in my infinite wisdom, I did talk to my friend the other day, because I was like, yo, weird shit happened. He was like, yeah, when you get to the end, you have to, she'll mention something about the character files. You'll have to do something with them. And I think I just figured it out based on her dialogue, so I'm going to do that after this. There's a really popular character type called tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean or fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. Yeah, you're all really, like, cliche. I guess except you. At first I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. But once I started to learn a little bit more about her personality, her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. And I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Yeah, so let's see. They're all kind of, I'm going to look this up, since, I don't think there's anything left to be spoiled about. All cliches of Doki Doki literature. No, I thought there were other, like, names, because there's, like, 1,000 fucking dairies. Hey, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. That's a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. I don't think I have any other romance game. Well, I have one. Maybe. So, I would never buy this game, because I'm not a disturbed gooner. And even if I was, I wouldn't admit it. But, like, a couple months ago, the very famed appropriate game Honey Pop was free. I guess it was the 10-year anniversary, so I got it. I haven't played it, though. Stalder, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often. Let's do 2 more of this, and then I'll do what I think I have to. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. After a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me, and I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that'd be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void, but in the end you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel a little closer to you even when you're here with me. I have nothing left in this. Oh, I could really delete you. Let's do just one more. We're already past 2 hours, and I don't like recording games for that long. I really should probably record more short content, like 10, 15, 20 minute long. I don't know if you saw, I recorded some Half Sword, which you should watch that video. I really like that game. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't have finished our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything, I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from this perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. I wonder how many things she actually does talk about. Alright, my idea is you have to delete her. Like she was talking about deleting Natsuki and Yuri. So we're... Oh, shit. It worked. What's happening? Stalder, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Stalder. Oh. Please hurry and help me. Rempeef.file. Help me. Oh, shit. Did you do this to me, Stalder? Did you? Did you delete me? Yeah. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Yeah. Everything. I loved you so much, Stalder. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? I kind of thought you were just going to disappear. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? How are you still here? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Stalder. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. That better not be the fucking end. It's so terrible. Oh, no, it's not. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Stalder, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Jesus, this has to be like the 9th time this game has reset itself like this. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, I said 20 minutes margin error. Let's try it. No Monica mode. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about some time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Stalder. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were kids. We're not used to each other every day. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Stalder, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Stalder, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really... I start to say that out loud. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. So is my character also sentient? Or does it just Monica fucking more with? I don't get this. Oh shit. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Stalder. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Stalder that Sayori always talks about. Yep, I'm the Stalder. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Stalder. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently not Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Stalder, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is your Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make us some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Is the game just regular now? Let's play through this day, and then if it's still regular, then I'll continue. Maybe we'll finally fucking get to the festival this time. Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least joined tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Stalder, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. I love reading the same shit over and over again. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. I'm gonna skip through this. We've already read all of this. Oh, shit. But I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Huh? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the clubroom. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Stalder wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Stalder? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sari jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? What even is a fucking literature club? Is this like a common thing that Is literature club just a weird backwards way of saying book club? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. This is so weird. It's like the game went from being normal to creepy and terrible. And now it's like even better than it was in the original playthrough. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore right after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Hehe. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yep, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone's getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Stalder. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Ah, Stalder, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Stalder, I really want to thank you. I mean, I don't like when the music cuts off. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hehe. There's actually something else. I wonder if their character file just got added, and if anything else got re-added. I wanted to check that. Oh yeah, set Monica. With us all. You work so hard to make each and every one of us happy. Oh wait, there's something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. And you helped us get along with each other. Do you get it, Stalder? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? Oh! So you're sentient now. Oh, shit! So because I did the save file thing I was doing, now I get the true ending, because I'm better than you. Oh, so this really is the last episode. Which is good, because I was gonna stop after this. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times, just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the Literature Club would go that far, but all along, that's all I ever wanted, for everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know. After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game, so this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you, Stalder. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. What the fuck is this?
Can you hear me?
Oh, what the fuck?
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and
Oh, it's
not
Monica.
really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
rmp.music.ddlc.ogg. Oh my god, this is such a good fucking game. This exceeded my expectations in every single way.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
I'm actually kind of sad.
Is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark.
It's so weird to hear a voice after I've played this game non-stop. And there's fucking nothing, like there's no audio and I have to do all the voices. It kind of sounds like what I was going for. I can't do girl voices well. They all sound the same, I think. The only different one, I think Yuri sounds a bit different.
That special day.
Do I have to click?
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do too?
Yeah, shout out to Dan Salvato. This is made by Team Salvato. I presume his company. So I noticed there's another version of this game called Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and apparently there are like episodes in it that are like different from this game. There's like a second game in it. So I'm thinking sometime I might get that. Also, this music is fucking fire. I like the music in this game.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
God, I love this song already. This is such a good song. And it's kind of the same song because, you know, you kind of listen to this because it's the intro song. Oh, there's the little... I found these are called chibis. I don't watch a lot of anime or anything, so I don't know this shit. Special thanks. Yeah, shout out to these people. Shout out to everyone who made this game. This is actually a really good game. Special thanks to Monica and Stalder. Oh, look at that. I'm in the game. .os. .os. Oh, are you deleting the whole fucking game?
I'll leave you be.
Made with Love by Team Salvato. This was such a good game. This really exceeded everything. It was creepy. Oh. To the special player who achieved this special ending, for years I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds. Some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend. Even when life is hard on you, some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might just be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they're enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bonds of interactive media. I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. So is the game just fucking broken now? So yeah, this is what happens every time you start the game. I really hope you enjoyed this game. I really liked this game. Oh my god, this is such a good game. I agree with that. I mean, I think I talked about that a little bit with Undertale. I'm gonna talk a lot really quick. I love games that tell stories in different ways. I liked Undertale because it's like a different kind of RPG where you can really make a choice in what you want to do. Because I know there's also the Genocide run when we did the Pacifist run, and how they could tell such a good story with such simple graphics and the music. I liked this because it told such a strangely relatable, not relatable in like most ways, but like powerful, and made the characters seem real, even though they don't have voices or music like Undertale. It's crazy how much games. I love the storytelling of games. I love games. I'm gonna rant for a while. I love games that can tell stories like this. And make you feel things. Like, I remember when I played Red Dead 2, I remember that was the first. I didn't play a lot of story games back then, and the old, I think I played Red Dead 2 2019, and so I didn't play a lot of those. So that ending of Red Dead 2, I won't spoil it. That made me so, that affected me a lot, right? And I started to play more and more story games, and I realized just how much I love storytelling in general, but especially storytelling in games, and the different ways to tell such a powerful story. And books are good like that too, and shows and movies, like I love the storytelling of, like kind of like Breaking Bad. It's good storytelling, or if you could tell by the thumbnails, I like Sopranos. Quick thing, I couldn't think of any thumbnails for this, but Undertale, it was easy because I just put, what we were doing and then the characters that we met, and that I kind of thought, for this one, it's kind of a weird game. I want to have some humor with the thumbnails. Just because, kind of add some interest. Maybe that'll get someone to watch them. And so it's like, it's about clubs. So I just picked a niche little Sopranos meme. Hopefully someone gets it. And then I just thought, I'll just make all of these Sopranos themes. So whatever game I play next, which I have a list of games I plan to watch. I know not a lot of people watch these right now. I think I have like one view that I think I have like one or maybe not like a handful of views on these right now. And I'm pretty sure most of them might be me from checking to make sure the video is uploaded correctly. The next game I saw on the internet is called Class of '09, which is something similar to this. And I want to play Half-Life 1 also, because that's one of my other favorite games. Also, I kind of want to differentiate a little bit, because I've played these long-ass games, and I think if I play Half-Life where I play each level, then I can get slightly shorter videos. But back to this. This was such a good story. I really felt bad for the characters. I feel bad for, I felt bad for Sayori. I know you can't, I'm going to get a face cam soon. I have a webcam somewhere. It's probably really terrible. It'll work for now. I think the reactions of me would really add to these a bit more. Because I really was kind of sad after Sayori died, because it's so sudden. It might not have seemed that way, but I was really shocked by that, because it's just fucking... I gently open the door, and then you click, and then boom, weird bullshit on your screen, creepy music. But yeah. And then obviously, all the other characters, like Yuri and Natsuki. This was a good game. I really hope you enjoyed this. I just loved how this game turned out. I don't really play visual novels that much. This probably is my first one. I know of some, obviously. I know the genre. I don't really play them, though, I think, unless you want to consider... No, I really don't. I don't think there's anything I've ever played that's really visual novel. But yeah, this was so good. That song at the end was so good. The way that these games just make you feel was such... I mean, this had relatively little. I mean, obviously a lot of work probably went into this, but it's pretty simple. It's just, regular visual novel style, and then, some creepy parts after, but even in the beginning you like these characters probably more than you do in regular visual novel games, which I think is crazy. I just love the storytelling in this game, and it's surprisingly deep. And the file thing, I've never seen that before. That's so unique, how the game fucks with its own files. Excuse me. When my friend told me that it would fuck with my files, or I should check my files, I was worried he was being an asshole and I was gonna get a virus. But it's this game has 1 million reviews on Steam. I highly doubt that it's virus. I mean, it has release date, Sept 22nd, 2017. 200,000, not 200,000, 125,000 reviews. And they're overwhelmingly positive, yeah. 96 of the total reviews in English of 123,000 are positive. That's insane. I can't even scroll a little bit and find a negative one. Yeah, there's 7,000 negative. Okay, it says 123,000, and then when I say look at positive reviews, it says 207,000, so I guess maybe it doesn't update it. I always hate I hate negative reviews, because I think a lot of the time these people miss the point. You can read some of these negative reviews if you want. I think you should play this game. Though maybe I don't know, maybe you'll lose its effect if you've already seen someone play it, but I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too. I want to play this Class 09 game next. Or Half-Life, or both, and I'll probably mix in a couple of smaller, just single series games, quick single episode games. Yeah. That's just I was just so surprised by that Here, let me occupy your screen. Even if it's just this. Just really good. So if I ever play, I've seen that there's another game called My Side that's supposed to be similar to this, and there's a couple. I'm not gonna play a horror game for a while. I might. I'm not sure. This isn't really. It's called a psychological horror. Psychological horror really is never like horror, like jump scares and stuff. Maybe I'll play like FNAF or something really quick, just like an episode on each of those games, or like an episode for all of them. Not to finish or anything, you know. That's played out to hell. I mean, there's got to be a million videos on those games, but just some short videos. Well, I hope you enjoyed these videos. I've certainly enjoyed making them, and I've certainly enjoyed this series. This series, the last series. Obviously, I have not a lot of views right now. I'm hoping that'll change. You know, I'm guessing if I just keep... if I keep just pumping out stuff that is decent, people will come, and I hope so. Because I really... It's weird, I really enjoy this, even though nobody really watches these yet. Yeah. Well, that's about it for this series. Unless I go back to the plus version. If I do the plus version, I don't know if it's like the same, and then there's the extra like episode thing. It says episodes, or someone said episodes, I think. That'll be not for a while. So yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.